Kalika Nimji and Hadip Real, a veteran in squash in his own right, are the two players set to represent Kenya in this year's edition of the Commonwealth Games in Australia from the 4th of April till the 15th. However, the two only managed to earn their place in Team Kenya after several stakeholders presented a petition to the Sports Disputes Tribunal challenging the decision by Kenya Squash and Rackets Association to handpick players for the Gold Coast showpiece.
Trials were not supposed to be held. Then like a week prior, because there was a court case, so it was decided that there are going to be trials. So that's when the participants got a chance to prepare, like within the span of the week. It's enough, but at least we got to push through.
And it's after the tribunal called for transparent selection process that undisputed ladies champion Kalika and former men's top seed Hadip booked their place in Team Kenya. With the Wrangles now a thing of the past, the two are determined to do Kenya proud in the land down under.
I won my first senior event when I was 11, the Kenya Closed. And I travelled to the UK in 2016 for my first international junior tournament. I played in the Edgbaston Priory Junior Open where I won the plate. And I played at the Wimbledon Junior Open where I came runners-up. I also played in the Canadian Junior Open and the US Junior Open in 2016. The competition there is much better than here, so I didn't do so well.
Top seed Kalika is hoping for a better performance this year, with this being her third time in the Games.
The past Commonwealth Games I had 3 matches. First one I lost 3-love to an Indian player. Second one I played a Sri Lankan, I lost 3-1. The third one to another Sri Lankan, I lost 3-2, 11-8 in the last game. Hopefully this time I'll win some matches compared to last time, because over the years I've gotten some experience and I've trained a lot harder. But everything has been done quite last minute this year, so we'll see how it goes.
Hadip, on the other hand, will be in the Games for the 4th consecutive time, winning the plate in 2006, making the plate semis in 2010 and being the plate runners-up in 2014 in Glasgow, Scotland.
It's tough this year, but the draw is a lot smaller. It's a 64 draw instead of 128 players for the men, so it makes it a lot more tougher this year. So it'll be tough, but I think we've trained well and prepared well, so we'll see how it goes. With all our training and everything, we expect, I'm hoping to at least get to the 2nd or 3rd round this year off the main draw. Previous years I've lost in the first round and then gone into the plate event. I'm hoping actually if I can push to get to the 2nd, 3rd round, that'll be the furthest we've ever been in any of the games.
In terms of growth, the sport has since moved from the ages where one had to be a member of an exclusive club for them to participate. However, a lack of ample infrastructure, as is the case with most sports disciplines in the country, is a major hindrance in the development of the sport.
We're trying to grow it more in the schools, in the estates, and just, of course, with the limitation that you need a facility, you need a squash court. The challenge with that is that the squash courts will be either in clubs or some schools. So now we're just trying to grow it and see whether we can also improve in terms of access to not just the clubs or the schools, but even growing the facilities available.
Igakuo, a veteran in the sport, has backed the two to sparkle in Gold Coast.
2018, we expect a lot of improvement because as they grow, they become mature. The men's player actually is probably the only player in Kenya who's reached professional ranks. He actually played professionally for a couple of years. The lady player came through the junior ranks, so she's participated a lot, so she's very exposed in terms of this kind of championships, and we expect a lot of improvement because she has matured now. She started playing, she probably represented the country when she was about 14, now she's 20. That's a lot of experience thereafter.